Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes. Barnes is so competitive. He says it.
He has. Not much has changed. As a DA, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Robinson, a screen on Anunoby. And Brunson, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle, and the layup is good.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. For three, Siakam. The Knicks pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Here's Van Vliet. The Knicks making the shot. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And that one is off. So New York will take it the other way. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Beyond the arc. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Here's Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Back to Robinson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got 5 points so far.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Robinson, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. Hey, yo, get on three.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. He's got 6. Clock at 4. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You got to be impressed by Siakam's athleticism, cutting to the rim with such force.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Van Vliet wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 3. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Barrett the pass to Randall. Kicks it to Robinson. And Pirtle pulls it down. It's stolen by Randall. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. With 4 seconds on the clock. Count that one. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review
the previous play is under review.
To look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Toronto ahead. They lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Brunson against Anunoby. And Brunson, here we go. Count it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Raptors leading by 5. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Jalen Brunson. Back to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Trent against Rose. Here's Boucher. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Toppin dishes to Robinson. New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Toronto Raptors. Trent kicks to Boucher. Trent passes to Boucher. From downtown. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Rose in the post. Barton defending. Doesn't go for him. Toronto leading by 6. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Achua with it. Toppin's there. Second chance effort. The kick out to Porter. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Barton against Barrett. Back to Barton. Trent outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Porter, a screen on Rose. From deep, Trent. The Knicks pull it in. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Porter looking it over. Back to Achua. Going inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game. And he's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. Barnes comes in for Porter. Anunoby, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boucher passes to Barnes. Basket counts. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Sims. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
32, the Knicks, 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
VanVleet with the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Rose dishes to Sims. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Anunoby against Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
A deep three from Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. 16-point lead. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Pirtle's got 8.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Rose kicks to Toppin. Good D by Siakam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. New York calls timeout. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Passes it to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Back to Pirtle. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Fournier. Back to Hart. Randall outside. Hangs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
The pass to Achua. Stolen by Robinson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes and misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Porter comes in for Barnes. Will Barton, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Brunson scanning the floor. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 7 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Boucher with a screen on Hart. Barton passes to Boucher, and the shot goes in. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Robinson. Boucher with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Fournier gets a wide open look. And another 3 for New York.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Trent with the wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Up top, Hart, defended by Trent. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And they're running. 2 on the clock. He takes it in, and the layup is up and in. Trent's got his first basket.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brunson kicks to Barrett. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Randall finds Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby. They grab their own miss. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Toronto. Pass to Hart. Rob. Anunoby with it. Brunson picks him up. Siakam against Randall from deep. Hurdle. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 20. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Randall passes to Brunson. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Hart. Back to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York. Passes it to Barnes. He kicks it to Pirtle. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. There's the feed to Barnes. And Toronto turns it over again. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Randall outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Fred VanVleet.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Randall down low. Siakam's there. Randall no good. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. The offensive rebound. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Randall. Barnes grabs the miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Count that one from VanVleet.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Pascal Siakam.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.
exciting edition. And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So it's Toronto now, following the score by Golden State. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Curry against Anunoby. And the basket by Curry.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Van Vliet against Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grab.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Siakam with a screen on Curry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Toronto, the rebound. Goes up again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. Over Van Vliet. The 3 is up. He shoots it. Thompson's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Pirtle. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Second chance effort. Now here's Barnes. They get it back. It's Barnes on the wing. It's stolen by Green. And here's Wiggins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Hits the three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Here's Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Curry with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes against Wiggins. He gets it in there.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Curry on the take. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Anunoby for 3. Outside Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Curry. It's Barnes on the wing. And the Raptors, another 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Looney, screen on Anunoby. Curry against Anunoby. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Timeout called, the Raptors. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on.
And that concludes a back and forth, high scoring first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
The kick out to Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Van Vliet's got 8.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
On the attack, Curry, and he banks in the layup. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Curry against Anunoby. Curry gets the bucket. He's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Barnes, and a nice finish on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Curry. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The 3 from Curry. The shot won't fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the Warriors call time here. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You like the way Clay reads the defense and finds the soft spot. Great move.
Siakam with a screen on Curry. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Back to Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Achua. And they're on the break. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 8.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Barnes. Here's Achua. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Fred VanVleet. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Curry. Barton pulls it in. Trent outside. From behind the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Okay, Ali, appreciate And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
On the wing, Barton, defended by Thompson. Barton's shot off the mark. Well, the Warriors shooting a red-hot 63% in this game.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Outside for Boucher. Drops in the 3. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Barton, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Curry, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. 3-pointer. And it's Barton that time on the assist from Trent. Barton's got 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Golden State will go the other way with it. On the wing, Green. Green, a screen. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Takes the 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Boucher. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Thompson with a steal. Green with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. Looney passes to Thompson. With the second effort, goes back up. And Looney with the lay-in. Looney's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Achua. Pass to Boucher. Porter in the post, pounded by Wiggins.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Curry against Trent. On the attack, Curry goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Curry's got 15.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And here's Porter outside. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Curry with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Pirtle in the post. Looney's there. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Golden State calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
With 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Warriors trailing. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Timeout called, the Warriors. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Inside. It's stolen by Looney. It's an even 3-on-3 break. It's tipped. Pirtle with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. VanVleet against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to catch Thompson in the open court. It's just not going to happen.
VanVleet against Curry. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Now here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Looney. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Now Curry. Thompson outside. Wiggins against Barnes. Chalk up 2 there.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one drops for him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson against VanVleet. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Looney. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Oh, and there's the whistle. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge and personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
1:49 left in the final quarter. On the wing, Curry. 4-3. And the Warriors miss again.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And here's VanVleet to the inside. Anunoby. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
He drops it from range. Curry's got 25 points.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three ball. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he gets it to go.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kevon Looney picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Curry. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Thompson. Pass to Anunoby. It's stolen by Looney. Stolen by Anunoby. Thompson with a steal. It's deflected. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat now.
either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Thompson finds Curry. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Back to Thompson. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After New York gets the 3, here's Curry with the 3. Randall grabs the board. Stolen by Thompson. Green left side. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, Barrett. The shot's good.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Wiggins against Barrett. Wiggins passes to Curry. Clock at 6. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And so here is New York. The Warriors making the shot. Brunson, no good. Thompson surveying the floor. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Here's Brunson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me, if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. The Knicks with the lead. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Great D that time from Green. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry against Randall. It's tipped. Green passes to Looney. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Curry against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Curry. Wiggins with it. Robinson picks him up. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Robinson against Wiggins. And he drives in. Count it. Good.
Listen, he's figuring out how to maximize his immense physical gifts, but Andrew Wiggins being aggressive on the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Good.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings. On your feet, fans.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group New York will start the second one. Randall outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Barrett against Wiggins. It's stolen by Curry. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Well, Stephen Curry is wildly popular as an NBA player, and I think there's a few things. Number one, he's a dynamic scorer, fun to watch, and he plays with an infectious joy for the game.
Robinson with the block. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Spectacular move.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Robinson a screen on Curry. Rose passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
On the wing, Wiggins. It's stolen by Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Curry against Rose. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
T-shirts are incoming. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks.
And Barrett slams it in.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
23-18.
Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Hart.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Thompson, a screen on Rose. Curry. Count it. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there too.
Right side Rose. At the heart. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall kicks to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Missed inside. Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Well, just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
Robinson kicks to Hart. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Robinson, that's good. He has 6.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Thompson outside. Over Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves them so well.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. And it's all evened up.
Yeah, Curry has been such a consistent offensive force in the league. This guy has got everything working right now.
Here's Barrett. To the inside. Rose kicks to Robinson. Another shot. And it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
You'd love to see Derrick Rose from the guard position make himself a factor on the glass and finish. That is nicely done.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry against Rose. Curry passes to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
The Knicks making a switch here, and so Thompson nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Rose dishes to Randall. That 3 off the mark. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Breaker dance crew. Let's give it up for your Knicks Breaker dance crew. Timeout, Golden State. Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's a tie game in New York. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten a ball.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after him.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. The Warriors lead it. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
And it's Green, missing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Hartenstein. He kicks it to Fournier. Here he goes. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Curry, good.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Randall. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. And that one drops. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. Curry finds Wiggins. Driving in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Well, once again, Steph bails them out with the shot clock nearly at 0. Love his opportunism.
And the Knicks miss again. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's the screen. Fires the three. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
Quickly with a wide open look. New York with a new 14. Fournier gets a wide open look. Here's Hartenstein, and finally they hit one. Hartenstein's got 6 here in this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Timeout called. The War. Warriors.
It's time for T-shirts.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Evan Fournier. And Hart subbed in for Quickly. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. 1:05 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Toppin with it. He's against Green. Robinson passes to Toppin. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Brunson against Curry. Robinson with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Toppin finds Brunson. Back to Toppin. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Hart. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors lead by 5.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got R.J. Barrett. Will be topping out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Curry. Driving the lane. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drives.
Robinson sets a screen for Toppin. 9 feet out, and it's Robinson with the bucket inside.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
That one drops for him. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And he converts the layup. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now. The previous players can tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one, good.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Warriors leading by 7. Timeout called the Warriors. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Green kicks to Curry. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Brunson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Thompson, and the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Well, Klay Thompson showing off the handle in that instance. What a pretty move.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Down low. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a three. No good there. And New York the other way now. It's Hart on the wing. Knocked loose. Warriors leading by 14. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
To the paint, here's Looney, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Golden State with it. 17-point lead, their biggest. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Some final preparations here. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Randall driving to the basket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brunson against Anunoby. Here's Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
He's off on the second. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Randall can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Brunson passes to Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
He hits the second from the line. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually B.A. just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
First free throw is good.
Fred VanVleet at the line. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brunson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Shoots over Siakam. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Brunson against VanVleet. Down low. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Pirtle against Randall. Top of the key. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Hits the trifecta.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Raptors lead 12-8.
Hard against Anunoby. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Open shot from Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to VanVleet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Launches it. And the Raptors miss again. for New York. They've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And an Obi for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson with it. Van Vliet covering. Hart passes to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Shot is up. New York, no good that time either. The Raptors have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Doesn't go for him.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Van Vliet misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Barrett. Robinson passes to Brunson. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
13 foul. Now into the line
for 3, Randall. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Over Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. The Raptors with a lead. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Out to the right wing. Here's Boucher for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent outside. Fires from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Martin, the pass to Achua. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Boucher outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Barnes with it, picked up by Rose. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot, swatted away.
And the basket by Trent.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Randall, the pass to Hart. Can they get it? No luck on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Grimes, he's checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Hart. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier's checked in. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Siakam comes in for Boucher. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Barton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trent. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1 minute left in the second quarter. Quickly from outside. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And that one's good. Quickly.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Raptors lead 40.
VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Rose. From deep, Pirtle. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue when you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The open shot, Siakam. Nice shot from the wing. Siakam's got 6.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
The 3 is up. Anunoby can't get it to go. Quickly outside. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Allie, as always, thank you.
7 The Raptors 42. Fans, get ready for the Shadow Hockey.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Siakam in at the 4. Pass to Fournier. Fires for 3. Rose can't connect. And for the Raptors, they're shooting the rock at 58%.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. A 2011 season. Whew, that was something special. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
Toronto ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Poeltl with a screen on Toppin. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From outside the arc. Right side Porter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Outside for Porter. Fires in the triple. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
To the middle. Here's Fournier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fournier's got his first points of the game.
At 6'7", Fournier, bigger than you think when you see him on TV, so close range, able to finish.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Quickly, passes to Rose. Quickly, outside. Pirtle with the block. All alone on the break. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Fred VanVleet.
And Will Barton has just been a steady force. He's got a lot of experience. He has those nights where he gets it going offensively. He's willing to do whatever. But he does make positive contribution.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Trent. Outside for Boucher. Trent against Fournier. Back to Boucher. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Porter. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. A big group substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Fournier. And Hart subbed in for Quickly. Here's Boucher for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
Boucher's got 8 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Barrett. Outside Brunson. And the 17-footer goes down. He's got 6.
Yeah, you can see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Inside, deflects the pass. Randle with a steal. For the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Boucher outside. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. Randle with it. Barton covering. Randle with the drive. Down low. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Trent against Brunson. Here's Achua. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett. Just hustle plays.
From deep, Barton. The shot off that time. That shot is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Raptors out.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so here is Toronto. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Driving inside, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Knicks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Outside Barrett. Randall left side. Brunson against Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Right side Hart over Van Vliet. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Anunoby. Hurdle with the ball. The dunk by Pirtle.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Brunson misses. Now the Raptors with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. To the inside. Randall with a steal. Fast break, New York. Brunson misses. It's a one-on-one situation. Good on the bucket.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here already in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot is good by Barrett.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
72-35.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Nice move. Van Vliet finds Barnes. And here's Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. Anunoby on the wing. And the Raptors, another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Hart can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Hard against Van Vliet. That shot missing. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Brunson against Anunoby. Outside for Randall. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. The offensive rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Fred Van Vliet.
He ran things with precision. great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Brunson. Hart passes to Brunson. No good, a bit long that time.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Sinks it from distance.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
OG Anunoby. Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
And so he hits both. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 20-7 run. To the middle. Now here's Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Hart. Back to Barnes. This one for three. Can't connect. So no problem for Toronto as they get that. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it to...
does, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Van Vliet with it. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Here's Curry with the drive. They kick it out to Green. Thompson up top, covered by Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Curry outside. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
So it's the Warriors now after the Raptors pick up 2. Looney passes to Thompson. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. Kicks it out to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Siakam. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson misses. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Frank, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. Higgins outside. Fires from deep. Just 5 to shoot. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Back to Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Curry is inside. Siakam's there. And the basket by Curry.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Warriors trail by 3. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. To the middle, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green kicks to Curry. Thompson, a screen on Van Vliet. Curry, good. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
What we do know about Steph Curry, he can score from all 3 levels and do it with efficiency.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Now here's Curry. He has 7. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Anunoby. Siakam passes to Anunoby. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Kurtz. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now Thompson, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Porter against Curry. Porter kicks to Achua. There's a screen by Porter. Achua, the pass to Barton. Shakes him. A dunk by Achua.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
Achua kicks to Trent. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Curry against Trent. Thompson way outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Clay trusting his mechanics. He knows he has this shot down pat.
Barton surveying the floor. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Thompson gets it to go.
Thompson is just as consistent as they come from 3-point land.
Barton right side. Porter in the corner. Back to Barton. Achua kicks to Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent passes to Achua. Raptors need to get a shot. Boucher, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Raptors lead by 1. Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Thompson with it, out guarded by Barton. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Raptors. And there's the drive. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Looney kicks to Green. Back to Looney. It's tipped.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Thompson misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
So timeout call here, the first for the Raptors.
One more time, let's hear it for your Warriors dunk team.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, what a shot!
Goodness. Your Warriors. And that, my friend.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back to the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Put your hands together and get loud for Milwaukee.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Wiggins. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got 9.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Out to Thompson. Barnes against Curry. From deep three-point range. On the wing, Anunoby. He's got 14 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for the Raptors. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
The length of Thompson is deceptive. He uses it well to draw fouls inside. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Anunoby has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points now in just the second half. Passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Poeltl with a screen on Curry. Van Vliet passes to Poeltl. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one.
Even against contact, Jakob Poeltl stays strong. A guy his size won't get tripped up very easily.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Will Barton, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Achua in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Wiggins. Warriors trail by 7. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Green. That one doesn't go. Barton with some nice D. And here's Trent outside. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Curry, covered by Achua. Wiggins from outside. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors leading by 7. Outside, Porter. All sorts of time. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And Siakam throws it down.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
The Raptors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Goes back up. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Trent outside. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Loves shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid 3-point numbers.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors Knicks team. Give it up one more time for your Warriors.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson for 3. 4 seconds left. Barton finds Achua. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Curry with the 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Gary Trent is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Achua, and it's Gordon at the three.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Trent against Curry. Now here's Trent. Not a lot of room. And it goes down 2 points. Boucher's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto.
When Boucher is on the court, it really helps your spacing. A big who can shoot the rock.
Here's Curry. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5-12 so far.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Martin from outside. Warriors with the rebound. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Green, the pass to Curry. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Anunoby, here we go.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Back to Thompson from deep. He's off on that one, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Purdy. And stolen by Wiggins. Green dishes to Thompson. Back to Green. Out to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. There's the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Pass to Green. Thompson from long range. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Wiggins. And Pirtle has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Releases. Wow, way off on that one. Warriors trail by 16. Green with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the Warriors miss again.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson for the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
Curry against Van Vliet. And the pass to Kuminga. Launches it. And it's Thompson again missing. Toronto leading by 13. And Van Vliet, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for OG Anunoby.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, here's Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green in the post, covered by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so Toronto takes this one.
At both of these. Teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure, just a joy to watch. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Lets it go from deep. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Brunson passes to Randall. It's not going to go for him. Green with the defensive effort.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Curry passes to Looney. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Hart from long range. No good on the shot. So Golden State will take it the other way. And here's Curry. Thompson, a screen on Hart. Curry finds Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 5 now.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Left side Curry. Thompson outside. From the arc. Kept alive. The kick out to Wiggins. The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Now here's Brunson. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Randall on the screen. The 3. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Curry from deep three-point land. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson passes to Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. Got it from about 16 feet. Barrett's gotten his second bucket.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
From deep. And it's Barrett again missing.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Looney. Hart pulls it in. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream
of him. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Back to Barrett. Jacks up a three. Randall, the pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wiggins. Randall with a steal. Barrett against Curry. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Robinson gets the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Thompson finds Curry. Green for three. Hart with the defensive effort. New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. .20 left in the first quarter here. Hart against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Green with the ball. Back to Wiggins. From deep. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York basketball.
Timeout called. The Knicks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors? On the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Outside for Green. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Green.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock. And he's able to create for himself.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And it's rejected. Now Curry. 7 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Hart. Down low. Wiggins with a steal.
Knicks foul. Josh Hart. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Curry. Toppin. He's checked in for Julius Randle. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Curry passes to Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Green, the pass to Looney. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Golden State foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Curry. Count it. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. The kick out to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Robinson with the block. Fast break, New York. Rose, the pass to Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for New York, Mitchell Robinson.
Second free throw, no good. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second.
Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw misses. Boy, being so young for his draft class, Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. The 3 from Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Thompson gets hot, it fuels his whole team, and right now they are looking good.
Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. Rose grabs the board. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Green. Excellent D there from Toppin.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Nails the baby hook. Robinson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Curry with it. Lets the 3 fly. Mitchell Robinson has been on display for the New York. Thanks, Allie. After
Warriors 26, the Knicks 27.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back.
Mitchell Robinson.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. He's got 14. And the shot's good. Curry's got 16 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Robinson. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the 3. Wiggins from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Fournier finds Brunson. Randall on the screen. And that one's good for Brunson.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Robinson gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Curry against Fournier. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Robinson in the post. Green covering. He goes up again. And another shot. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 19 points.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Thompson, a screen on Fournier. That shot wide open.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Now a timeout called by New York. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Beyond the arc. Green, the pass to Poole. They grab their own miss. Another shot, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Good whistle there.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Warriors. Come on.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brunson finds Quickly. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Quickly's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The kick out to Wiggins. Thompson, a screen on Quickly. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Hart. Pass to Hartenstein. For the lead. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 15.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Here's Randall. Back to Hartenstein. It's Hart on the wing. Hartenstein in the post. Looney's there. Clock at 4. Shot's good by Hart.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Thompson against Hart. Thompson outside. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
It's so hard trying to stay down on that pump fake from Clay. He's just so tricky and crafty with it. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Well, the Knicks shooting around 53%, a nice number. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Derrick Rose is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the 5. Curry draws the double. The 3 from Thompson. Hart pulls it in. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 4. Shot from the top of the key, and that one's long.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Green. The kick out, Curry. Looney passes to Green. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it. It's Hart on the wing. With the drive. Quickly from outside. Rose finds Quickly for 3. Who poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Shot is good by Curry.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Sims, 13 feet out. Offensive board. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Takes a 3. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Hart from long range drills it from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 26.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Randle can't hit. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Thompson passes to Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Hart. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. Green. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Hard against Thompson. Here's Rose. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Hard against Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Quickly. Rose outside. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Oh, deflected. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Rose. Curry against Rose. 5 on the clock. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. For 3, Randall. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from the wall.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
It's stolen by Hart. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Green with a block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Curry from deep three-point land. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Barrett passes to Hart. From downtown. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.